So it is true that if you look at income levels, there's more inequality. And the reason is there's more rich people, and the rich have gained by more than the poor, but the poor have gained a lot. So, but let's compare this to 1800. In 1800, the mode of transportation of the wealthy was very different from the poor. Now, if I'm really rich, maybe I have a Tesla, and you have a Dodge minivan.
Chevy Equinox, least.
It's not that different, really. It has air conditioning, it works pretty well, it gets, well, the Tesla gets good gas mileage, I guess. But there's some sort of status difference, but
we're basically doing the same thing.
We're the same.
Yeah.
We've got an internet connection at home, we've got a nice television, we've got a computer, we've got a laptop, we've got a cell phone. There are some differences in status, but there's never been more equality in the basic way that people live their lives. And the difference in, if you look at the difference in life expectancy between the wealthy and the poor, it used to be enormous. Child mortality rates, it was enormous. It's converged. Our biggest problem is not starvation, it's obesity. So there has never been a time of greater equality.
Now, I know some people are going to hear that and go, ah, you libertarians, what he's saying is you people on the bottom have a TV, have a cell phone, what about the people that don't have that stuff? Now, I get what you're saying, that most of the bottom has sort of moved up to have a decent level, but what about that other, what's the libertarian view of how you help or not help the people that don't have that baseline?
Two things. One, when historians look back at the period between 1945 and 2010, the great story is the worldwide elimination of poverty through capitalism. Every country that has chosen markets has dramatically improved, not just the average, but the least well-off. China, India, poverty is disappearing around the world, if by poverty you use some objective measure. If you have a subjective or comparative measure, yes, it's a problem. Because there's always going to be 1/5 of the people in the bottom 20%. That's just a definition.
I'm not a mathematician, but I can go with you on that, yeah.
So that's one thing, is that allowing markets solves poverty in a way that no government program ever could.